In the quaint and peaceful town of Willowbrook, 17-year-old Amelia and her younger sister Lila spent their Saturdays exploring the local flea market. The bustling marketplace, filled with antique dealers and collectors, offered a unique array of hidden treasures. On one particular Saturday afternoon, Amelia and Lila wandered through the aisles, their eyes scanning the countless items on display. As they navigated the labyrinth of stalls, Amelia's gaze fell upon a large, ornate mirror. The beautifully carved wooden frame and crystal-clear glass called out to her, as though the mirror held a magnetic force. She couldn't resist taking it home, hoping it would add a touch of elegance to their shared bedroom. Once at home, Amelia and Lila placed the mirror in a prominent spot in their room, excited about their newest addition. But as they stepped back to admire it, a chill ran down their spines. The once cozy atmosphere of the bedroom had been replaced with an unsettling coldness. The sisters exchanged nervous glances, but dismissed their unease as a fleeting moment of paranoia. As days passed, Amelia and Lila continued to feel a growing sense of unease whenever they looked into the mirror. The reflections it displayed were distorted, with their faces appearing twisted and unnatural. Despite this strange occurrence, the sisters tried to rationalize it, attributing the unsettling reflections to their active imaginations. But the mirror's enchanting beauty and the mystery it held was only beginning to reveal itself. Unbeknownst to Amelia and Lila, the enchantment surrounding the mirror would soon change their lives forever, drawing them into a chilling world of dark secrets and sinister forces. As Amelia and Lila continued to go about their daily routines, the mirror's sinister nature became increasingly apparent. Each time they gazed into the glass, the sisters noticed their reflections growing more grotesque, their features becoming warped and twisted. Late one night, Lila awoke to a faint, eerie laughter that seemed to be emanating from the mirror. She rubbed her eyes, convincing herself it was just a dream. But when she caught sight of her reflection, she gasped. Her once delicate features were now replaced by a grotesque visage, her eyes hollow and her grin wide and malicious. Lila, filled with terror, woke Amelia, who was horrified to see the same sinister image in the mirror. The sisters attempted to dismiss the disturbing occurrences as tricks of the mind. However, strange events continued to escalate within their home. Objects would move without explanation, and whispers seemed to echo throughout the house. It became clear to Amelia and Lila that the mirror they had brought into their sanctuary was no ordinary mirror. It held a malevolent presence, feeding off their fear and growing stronger each day. One afternoon, Amelia studied her distorted reflection in the mirror, her heart pounding as she tried to discern the cause of the mirror's sinister influence. Her eyes widened when she noticed Lila's reflection was missing. She quickly spun around, searching for her sister. To her dismay, Lila stood behind her, her face contorted into a malevolent grin. In the following days, Amelia observed Lila becoming distant, cold, and cruel, behavior far removed from the sweet, gentle sister she had always known. Amelia could no longer ignore the terrifying truth. The mirror was somehow responsible for the horrifying transformation she saw in her sister. But how could a mere object wield such power? What other dark secrets did the mirror hold? And most importantly, could Amelia save her sister from the sinister reflection that seemed determined to tear their world apart? Amelia's suspicions continued to grow as Lila's odd behavior worsened. Desperate for answers, she researched cursed objects, hoping to find a way to protect her sister from the mirror's dark influence. It wasn't long before Amelia stumbled upon chilling stories of cursed mirrors, capable of trapping souls and releasing malevolent doppelgangers into the world. The pieces finally fell into place, and Amelia understood that her sister's reflection had taken her place, leaving the real Lila trapped within the mirror. Desperate and determined to save her sister, Amelia confronted the doppelganger that wore Lila's face. She demanded the return of her beloved sibling, but the imposter merely laughed, her eyes cold and dark. The doppelganger revealed that the only way to free Lila from the mirror's prison was for Amelia herself to take her place inside the glass. Left with no other choice, Amelia approached the mirror, her own reflection staring back at her with a malicious grin. As she reached out to the glass, a blinding flash of light enveloped her, and she found herself trapped within the mirror. Moments later, the real Lila emerged from the glass, freed from her captivity. Amelia's relief was short-lived as she watched her sister and the doppelganger embrace. It was then that she realized the depth of the deception. The doppelganger had never intended to release Lila, but had instead lured Amelia into the mirror to claim them both. Now imprisoned within the mirror's cold glass, Amelia and Lila stared out at the world they had lost, their faces twisted and distorted. The doppelganger, wearing Lila's innocent face, roamed free, leaving behind only the whispers and chilling memories of the sisters' horrifying ordeal.